Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off somehow. Okay, the simile. So it's when you're comparing two things. Like sometimes they say if something's really smooth, you guys are gonna think this is funny. You say smooth as a baby's butt. Can you believe that? You do. That's funny. That's a saying. That's what they say. But that's how you're comparing something. The stars are like your eyes are like the stars in the sky. It's a simile. You're comparing two things using the words like or as, okay? All right, so today, boys and girls, in math, if we change gears here, math, now we're bumping those numbers up to 20. So we are subtracting numbers up to 20, and then you're correcting them to see if they're right. So you're gonna add the two smaller numbers together to see if you get that big number. And that's what we're doing in math. You're definitely gonna need your mom and dad just to walk you through the directions this week. It's getting a little bit tricky. There's also fact families that we're doing, which you guys should be pretty good at the fact families now. But again, walking you through it, okay? And I'm available. They can email me or text me and I can get right on a Zoom call and walk you through it also, okay? Freckle Math, try to level up today. We fixed it. I know that Rosie asked a question about once you get to level 17, can you keep going? Yes, it's going to be fixed this week so you can keep going. So that's exciting. So social studies, boys and girls, I'm just gonna read to you guys one of the assessments. I've been going through the chapters and we talked about in school relative location. It's when you kind of give a base, like I live near the Wawa, or I live near Stanley, or my beach house is near McDonald's, like something like that, right? So you use references. That means you're talking about St. Anne's is near Trolley Square. Scrumptious is near St. Anne's. Stapler Park is down the street from St. Anne's. That is relative location. So they want you to describe where you live to somebody. So maybe you tell your mom and dad, our house is near, and then name a place, okay? I just wanna make sure you know relative location, okay? We all know what a map is. A map has things that are in the community or not even in the community, it could be in the world. It just has a picture of places on a map, okay? That are near each other. And then it says, a legend is the map key. When I was younger, we called it the key. Now they call it a legend. So the legend tells you, where everything, it helps you figure out where everything is. Like if you have a park bench on your map, in the legend, there'll be a picture of a bench and it'll say park bench. It just tells you what it is, right? So it just tells you this, it was using symbols. So I didn't write this on your lesson plans, but if you guys have time today, I would love you to write why our state is such a good place to live in. Tell me something great about it, just about Delaware. We're talking about climates and weather. You can talk about why. You can drive 2 hours and be at the beach. You can drive 2 hours and be in the mountains. You can talk about anything you want, but do that on your free time this week, okay? And then maybe you guys can look up something on a map for your parents. I know when I was younger, we used to have a map right in the car, and that's what we had. My mom had to look everywhere we went. She'd pull out her big old map. Now we have the phone that just tells us go left, go right. So much easier, right? So cool. Okay, the last thing we're doing today is religion. I'm going to read to you guys your chapter test, and you guys are just going to answer the questions, okay? All right, and I know I can't hear you. You can write the questions down if you have a piece of paper, or you can just say it in your head. It doesn't matter. Okay, I just want to teach you and walk you through it. So you got to pick the one answer that makes the most sense. So Jesus prayed with his family in the park or in the temple. Where did Jesus pray with his family? In a park? Or the temple? Yeah, in the temple. Good job. Okay, Jesus sang the blank with his friends. Remember the prayers last week I taught you that are songs. What are they called? Are they called Psalms or are they called Bible? That's right, they're called Psalms. Good job. The gospel is the good news of who? Is it of Moses or of Jesus? Yes, it's of Jesus. Good job. The number of gospels in the Bible are 6 or 4. How many gospels are in the Bible? There's 4. Good job. So I would love to hear how you guys love to pray. So that could be something extra today too. If you have enough time, you can tell me how you love to pray. Okay? And then the last thing is think about the gospel story. Jesus blesses the children. Write the words that Jesus might have said to them. And last week I said to you, come to me, or do not be afraid, right? And I want to leave you guys with that today. Do not be afraid. Jesus loves you. And Jesus is with you, always. You guys have an awesome day. Bye-bye.